But I'll be very honest, as I was saying to Muta, you know, because of the, you know, it's a journey we're talking about, and when we say elder still.
Well, just say it with respect. Paul Elliott is an elder. Respect you.
When we say elder, I not talk Paul. I talk Muta. Muta. Come back and do my work here, man. Hey, let me tell you something. Muta. Muta will waste my time, you know, but he still give me back his time.
You don't waste the time. I'm my time. Don't waste the time.
Hi, sir. Okay.
To overcome others' armies without fighting is the best of skills. The best of skills.
The art of war.
Steppn. Dangerous.
Forward.
I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size. I'm dangerous. Dangerous. I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size. I'm dangerous.
Stepping razor. Mutabaruka. Art of war. Listen, Jamaica. Mutabaruka and Steppn razor, and this is the art of war. Way on, yeah. Sing it, representing for my family. The blood of African kings run up in our veins. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. Muta got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't him. And this a warrior spirit inside. It come from break every shackle and chain. When a shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Steppn razor, Pitney, and the art of war every Thursday. And look how many years them whip with. That's what the whip I want microchip with. We tell them Babylon style of fit with. War it out until we get with victory. Hey, fight my brother and sister. When we are dancing, so we move sinister. I know we're listening. Mutabaruka, chant the culture, chase the vultures away. Manashaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Kunta Kinte, Pitney. It's like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus on firing. Chorus, you see right there, represent the Mutabaruka. The art of war, sure, Rasta.
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problems. But one cannot ignore the social system and the effect it can have on an individual. It's all about the youth. It's all about the youth. The youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Too much unemployment, too much violence and the crime. Too much of we youths are in a prison doing time. Not enough in the colleges and universities. Not enough for them to do. Not enough activities. Our youth have so much energy, so much vitality. If it's channeled in the right direction, how great they could be. But they face a lot of problems in this society. And it's supposed to be a land of equal opportunity. It's just the other day, them get to realize racism in society is institutionalized. It took the murder of a black youth to open up their eyes. Equal opportunities, is it a pack of lies? It's all about the youth them of today. their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today, the future for tomorrow. They have to lead the way. Make we look into the schools. We youths now do so well. Enough of them I get suspended and I get expelled. When they finish primary school, they were doing very well. Them come out of the secondary, just about can spell. When it comes to sport, the youth get enough support. Athletics on the football pitch and also on the court. But then you will find, when it comes to the youth, their mind, all of a sudden some teachers don't have enough time. Our youths are as intelligent as everybody else. At school they are not really taught no knowledge of themselves. They are categorized and thrown upon the shelf. They're left with only certain choices of obtaining wealth. It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society.
Mr. Back to the bone. I say you're gonna eat rock stones.
Yeah, this is how we start the program. Brand new from the group called Nomads, featuring Sly and Robbie. Nomads on your radio. This is the Steppn Razor, the art of war. Yeah, we have a very serious program lineup here, so no, you don't want to miss a inch, you know, yes? You don't want to miss a inch. So you better come where you want to do. Charge up your little phone where you have in each up your ears there, you know, yes, because we have a whole heap of man. That's why I can't hear nothing, you know, because they each up the phone in our ears. Turn on Pine FM. Especially when you know say a Steppn Razor up on the radio. Trust me. Charge up your radio.
Always smoking. Living like Bakar. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
One brother. Assault at this well link a Equinox and then boss when name gas bag give me a rhythm I say me for start it. You see me bum with a wire fi come listen and speak.
Yeah, we there with you, you know, said this is the Steppn Razor. We come so from 2 to 5:45. So here we are saying so now because it's enough things we have to run through here so. Enough things. We see that the chikungunya reach Canada. Yes, them say the Caribbean people them travel to Canada so much that yes, a whole heap of them tourists who come here, the tourists them who come here is getting it. And some of them left here and get it and never even know so them have it until they reach up in a Canada, yeah. In a Canada. So we don't know. You give me things and I give you back things. If it's that a go on. They say 200 Canadians infected with the chicken V virus in a Canada. 200. So you know say it's no tourist business are going on, so that is why we ask the question all the while, you know. If them going to cancel tourism through this Ebola thing, because we don't know are this D68, we still don't, you know, want to emphasize the D68 thing, you know. We hear people get some things, I know, when them go to doctor, them say it's not chicken V and it's not dengue. Some people get some come down with some things and them say it's not chicken V and it's not dengue. So I know is what the children them is having. After we done alert them, we did alert you about certain things. And I guess them here with them want to hear. We want to yell up all the people them who turn out in the arena Sunday for hear Farrakhan. Last night we play Farrakhan. I tell you something, never know so much people wake up last night. Next week we go and pay the rest of it. Yes, because it's so long. We did have to give you most of it last night. We give you most of it last night, I think. Next week, we're going to give you the rest of it, on the cutting edge. And last night, we also play a a little insert, a little interview where Abu Bakar did a couple years ago. Well, you know, so we have Abu Bakar on the program today. Yes, we have Abu Bakar. We're going to talk to Abu Bakar. We have a whole heap of security outside there. Security, big outside there, right? Eh? All right, big security out the road there. All right, we have Abu Bakar for interview on the Steppn razor soon, and then we're going to go to Sierra Leone. We still have the security them out there. Like two different kind of security, you know. One for terrorism and one for sickness. The two of them are terrorism, as far as me understand. You understand? So we have two different interviews I work with us right now. One I deal with Abu Bakar, and one I deal with the Ebola thing in a Sierra Leone. But we are carry you right into Sierra Leone. So we hope say we can make the connection there because the time difference is alarming when it comes on to the reason why we have connect to Sierra Leone is to follow up on our investigation into this nano silver colloidal silver, where we have been speaking about from ever since we interviewed the man with the colloidal silver. We started to do some investigation into this thing, and we end up a lady last week where said she tried to get it into Sierra Leone and Nigeria, and now we're going to go to the root of it. We're going to go right into Sierra Leone and talk to them about what is this thing that is happening in Sierra Leone with this nano silver that we have been speaking about for a long while. And we did suggest to the government that it's not going to take off, not now for them, if them really figure out this thing. Just figure it out, because we need all the possibilities. We need all the possibilities that exist. In case, not even in case, you know, because right now we need some tonic. We need some tonic to deal with right now, and if this is one of the tonic, them, so be it. But as I say, we can't keep following the CDC and the FDA and the WHO and the Red Cross to validate our work. You understand? Because we know of this organization, the Center for Disease Control, is not controlling no disease. The Federal Drug Administration, them is druggists in them own right. And the WHO, we wonder who them is. You understand? Anytime WHO go in your country, you know, so there's a big problem going to arise. This is no joke. Anytime you hear WHO go into your country, this, you know, say some big problem going to arise. And sometimes it's not of your doing. So, we want to facilitate as much possibilities as possible. You know, so as to really move away from what them telling we, because them is what is causing the problem in the first place, and what them tell we don't necessarily mean say is so it go, because we have alternatives and we have to investigate all the different alternatives. So that is why we keep harping on this nano silver, because we want to figure out in ourselves, we want to come to a conclusion about it. We want to understand clearly. So much people, and we are talking about doctors of high caliber now, is recommending this thing, that, and the FDA is against it. The FDA is against it, and through the FDA is against it, people who are supposed to investigate the possibilities, from the FDA said and from CDC said, nobody do no more investigation. And that is really the problem we're having now. It's like you have some news people from CNN say it and BBC say it, no more investigation are needed. From your CDC say it and from your FDA say it, no more investigation. So all of the possibilities that could have risen, risen from the investigation get null and void. Because now we say, well, the Americans did a study on, and the Americans did a study on, and the Americans did a study on, and all the Americans doing a study on is what them want to do in relationship to the pharmaceutical companies and how it going to benefit them militarily. So the military and the pharmaceutical company right now is what driving America. So we can't now, as so-called third world countries, rely on these agencies to provide us with the relief and the agony that is with us right now. We have to search and seek other alternatives. And that is what we're searching for on this program for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Click it. Yeah, Steppn Razor. We just want to say a quick thing here. I hope the ministry or the minister of tourism and the minister of or the ministress of culture is taking note of what is taking place in Ocho Rios, especially today with that reggae cruise. Welcome to JamRock that came here 8 o'clock this morning. I want them to take note of it, We have been getting response. One say is the greatest thing Sunsplash. It's just that now it a move around the place. But them recognize that it's one of the great things that happen for reggae music. And tourism. Imagine that. Tourism. I go down my brethren a while ago, down a Calabash restaurant, and believe you me, I may experience it, and me have to talk about it. The place talk with white people in there. And you see when them see me come in there, it's enough alabaloo now because these people say, I mean not talk 1, 2 of them, I talk about almost every person in the restaurant say, me them here talk about the restaurant, why them ask people how to find the restaurant. That is very good. When you look on Ocho Rios today, you have to recognize this cruise never just bring Americans here, and it never just bring Europeans here, but it bring a next type of tourists that would not usually go or come to Jamaica in such a manner. I mean, you talk about people from all different places in the Caribbean depend this tour. So I want, we keep saying that there's no tourism in for market tourism amongst Caribbean people is not something where is desirable. Yet still we see this boat here, this ship here come inside us all with people from Virgin Island, British and America, Virgin Island, Bermuda, and the amount of people who depend that boat. That is not America them come from, even though some of them might live in America, but it's not people who come on American cruise. So I want the minister them take heed of what is happening here, because it is much respected and it needs to be respected. The reggae music panel ship carry thousands of people to Jamaica just for come here for just 5 hours, 6 hours. It's amazing. Okay, news time. Yes, Steppn Razor. We are watching news the other day, and one of the man them, I think this one is from the other side. His name Bobby Montague. Bobby Montague name. Bobby Montague name. Sportsman, no Bobby Montague name. No Bobby Montague name. The man from the other side. JLP man there. Bobby Montague, yeah. Bobby Montague say, this is where the gist of what Bobby Montague say. Him say, Jamaica owe Venezuela enough money for oil. You hear him say it? You hear him say it? All right. Him said Jamaica owe no, and now people say, I wonder where Muta go with this, All right, listen to it now. Him said Jamaica owe enough money to Venezuela for oil. But Jamaica can't afford to pay them back the money. So here we must suggest now. Him say the Venezuelan them have a staple food. To pay them back the money. So here we must suggest now. Him say the Venezuelan them have a staple food, which is black bean. Everybody know that. Black bean in a Venezuela. Most of them Colombia and them places, black bean. All right. So here I must suggest now. He must say, we should designate several thousand acres of land Then which land you think you matter about? Later, if say we should designate couple thousand acres of land to plant black bean to give to the Venezuelan for lessen the money where we owe them. And not give away land to Venezuela, this or no. No, logic to show me say I give away land to no. He must suggest now say we Jamaican people, because we have to go pay back oil where them take from Venezuela now and then can't pay it back. We must now go designate land for go plant black bean for Venezuela people eat black bean. And you know say Venezuela no want black bean from we because Colombia they so this they so Spanish country them. But here the problem because sometimes people say you criticize something you not find a solution and me have a suggestion about where them could have do it. See, I would have hoped them listen to me. Mr. Montague, it's the same thing. The government where you oppose is the same thing them I do now by giving away the land to the Chinese. Because the Chinese them not getting no pay for build the highway. What them I do is compensate them with our land. I wonder if Jamaican people understand where I go on. The Chinese people them now get paid for what them are doing. All them do them just go to and sit down with the Prime Minister and the Minister them and say, all right now. Since we now get no pay, here we not going to know. Give me 2,000 acres over there, so. Give me Miami Bay River over there, so. Give me this a place over there, so, and that the place over there, so. So little more of the Chinese them just control the best part of the land, you know. Because they must say that is compensation for work done. Now this guy, I come now and I say, boy, we owe them so much money for oil. Maybe we could have given them peace for the oil by taking our land now and plant black peas, black bean.
So who would have paid the Jamaican farmer then?
Who would have paid them? Because you plant black bean, you can sell it. You can go sell it to the Venezuela them. But then now you now get paid. Well, a good question at that. Because right now, it's a money them I pay back. Hear what I am suggesting now. When I did just a site, well not just site Rastafari, but when we live a bush and I deal with Rastafari at a level, we used to don't want to buy foreign rice. So here what we used to do now, we used to go to Westmoreland, get the rice where they plant at Westmoreland, in the dawn. Some people never see rice in the dawn yet, you know. The dawn is the shell, the outside shell of the rice. And we used to carry it go a Spanish town, not the mill, you know. Because we used to also buy the dawn, the rice in the dawn, in a Spanish town. Because they did have a rice mill in a Spanish town, you know. Yes, they did have a rice mill in a Spanish town. But you'd have a virgin upon the Gully Bank there, you know, we would go around that place and we profile, high tea, all the way. Sit down around there and beat rice in a bag, onion bag, and blow out the rice. Because we never want to go at the shop and buy the rice. So we decided, say, we are going to get the rice in the dawn, beat the rice, get rid of the dawn, and cook the rice itself. Now, rice is a staple in Jamaica. Rice eat more than food in Jamaica. People eat rice and chicken back. Rice and peas and chicken on Sunday. Every minute you order food is rice. Now we have a new friend in Jamaica. The Chinese. Them love rice. That's a feed them staple. When them eat rice in a one little cup with the chopstick in a one grain of rice and take up for eating, with the chopstick. So when them eat, when we eat a plate of rice in a 10 minutes, you know, them eat a cup of rice in a hour. You understand? So rice is a staple. Why can't we invest in rice again in Jamaica to feed Jamaican people? And you say if you feed Jamaican people with the rice, more productivity will happen so that you can pay off this oil bill where you say you have to Venezuela. You know understand what I say? We don't have to keep giving away Jamaican land to sustain ourselves or make other people sustain themselves. We must plant back the rice in Jamaica. Develop a rice. People still a plant rice at Westmoreland, you know, not on a big scale, but the nicest rice for me know. Better than the Demerara rice or you, the dirty rice that used to come from Guyana. A dirty like what? When you watch the rice, you know, you say, that thing come up on it. The rice for me used to buy at Westmoreland. The only thing come up on the top of the dawn. When you sing, the dawn. Good rice, the red rice. Trust me, man. This when we are cook ital food a country, man, and we have the red rice. Me I say, we want a far-eye thing. Hear my far-eye thing now. My far-eye thing is that we need to start back a rice industry in Jamaica because the majority, me I watch Jaya eat her lunch in a rasta. She have more rice than chicken whatsoever she have in there. You know. That me I wonder, wait, what part of the chicken that over there so? Because I never see the part of the chicken dead. Mr. Jaya eat chicken. Mr. Chicken. Mr. Kichima eat chicken over there so, rice over there so. And you know, so when Jamaican eat, you know, the rice, the starch part, more than the protein part, you know. When them have chicken and rice, them have enough rice and enough chicken. That's why they can't go title for all 3 days. See, it's stuck up in them and turned poison in them and kill them off. You understand? But what me I said, seriously now, I am suggesting, instead of trying to give away our land again, why is it that this man on the other side attack the same way like the people them on the other side where I oppose? Venezuela must find them own black bean. We don't have to plant black bean for go give Venezuela for compensate for rice, for oil. We need to start production in a Jamaica. Because we don't have no production of guan in Jamaica. We need to start. We are more we come like America, you know, consuming and not producing. The only thing, you know, is that America, anytime they have no money, them just start a war. You know, see, anytime America have no money, them just start a war and get money. We can't do that unless we go start war with Trinidad. And Trinidad have oil too. So don't watch on yourself for that start war with Trinidad. So you hear me say now, we need to start back the rice industry. Rice is a staple in Jamaica, and if you should calculate, maybe I should have find out how much rice Jamaican eat per year. If we should calculate how much rice Jamaican eat, you know, every grain of rice that Jamaican people eat is imported in the country that causes a strain on the pocket of Jamaican people. We cannot afford now to go turn around, to go take land, thousands of acres of land, to go plant black bean for Venezuela because we owe them oil. We need to start some production. One of the production case I am talking about now is to plant some rice. Oh, the Chinese people that they love it more, man. They would have built some highway here. It's unbelievable, man. Believe you me, that's the highway run all in a people's yard. Yeah, that's sad. Right, Chinese don't say have rice to get you so. As a matter of fact, I think that they should have licked on all the cane farm them and plant rice there. Them not make no money off of no cane. Them not making no money off of no cane. People stop yam sugar, you know, and I mean, people can get rum in a different ways, you know. All them have to do is ferment some water. Because the water will come out of your pipe now. If you put it down too long, it turn rum. May I say, rice. May I emphasize that. Produce some Jamaican rice that we can have some production going, that we will be able to feed ourselves and also pay off the Venezuelan for them oil. Simple. All right. So we just have said that. We hope say Mr. Montague is living. Mr. Montague or Mr. Montague, LMNOP, QRSTUV, WXY, and Z. We hope every one of them are listening. Okay. So we have the controversial thing you have to deal with that, so now we're going to deal with it right now. So sir, I tell you.
At what point he became aware
that this gentleman was about to come to Jamaica. Was he traveling here on the invitation of the organizers of the $1 million? Well, it's really $1 million. It's $4 million.
No, sorry, just say it. No. Wait.
At one point, he became aware that this gentleman was about to come to Jamaica. Was he traveling here on the invitation of the organizers of the $1 million? Well, it's really $1 million. It's $4 million.
All right, the arrogance of politicians. All the people in there correct him, you know. He might try to bring it off now. All the people. Anyway, that is a good laugh. We're going to where we are going to deal with that so now. Abu Bakar has been creating waves in Jamaica. I don't know if you know that. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear brother.
Mutabaruka.
Muta, how are you?
I am blessed. And I hope you are blessed too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you speak a little louder, please?
Yes, I am saying I'm blessed, and I hope you are blessed too.
Yes, I am. How are you?
I am okay.
Good.
You know that you are creating a lot of problems in Jamaica and you are not here.
Yes.
You know that you have been creating a revolution in Jamaica and you are not here. It's almost like you are you have created a coup in Jamaica and you are not here.
Well, I don't know that, but I do not know you, but I know of you.
Okay.
Because I saw an interview with the Minister Farrakhan, and you made me laugh when you said Farrakhan skied. You remember that interview?
Farrakhan speed.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember. I've done so much interview with him.
Well, that is one of your better interviews. Now, before we begin, Brother Muta.
Yes.
I want to make sure we're on the same page, yes?
Yes.
Now, if we are to agree on distance, we first have to agree that 12 inches is a foot.
Mm-hmm.
When we agree that 12 inches is a foot, then we could agree on distance.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get your agreement. I am your brother that came on the slave ship with you.
Yes.
You are not an infidel.
No.
You are my brother that came on the ship with me. Mm-hmm. You saved my life and I saved your life. You were not concerned whether I was from Jamaica or from Trinidad. You know that when the wave bashed you on that side, you had to block me or else the shark would eat me.
Yeah.
And I know when the wave bashed me on the next side, I had to save you or else the shark would eat me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was survival, and we survived.
Yes.
You survived,
and I
have survived.
Yes.
Who didn't survive? The shark ate them and then the bottom of the sea.
Yes.
So if we agree on that you are not an infidel, you are my brother who came on the slave ship with me. You saved my life and I saved your life. And it had nothing to do whether you were from Jamaica, what tribe you were from. It had to do that you and I
are
were
African
on the same
people.
ship,
yes.
And we needed to survive.
Yes, I agree with you.
Right back in that position now where Africans need to survive.
I agree with you, sir. I agree with you.
Okay.
Okay. So, in agreeing with you now on the infidel thing, I want to recognize that you are a Muslim, but you are saying that you don't accept the idea of infidels.
Yes, I do not subscribe to the fact that you are an infidel.
You reject that term.
Who came with me on the ship.
So you are rejecting that term that most Muslims use to describe people who are not Muslims.
Wrong.
It's wrong.
I say they are wrong.
Okay, all right. So we are on the same, so far we have been going on the same ship.
Right.
I hope by the interview done, we are still on the same ship.
Right.
Okay, all right. So, I want to give the people of Jamaica a little synopsis of why is it that you are so recognized as terrible in Trinidad, not in the world, but in Trinidad. Why is it that...
Why I am what?
Why is it that you are seen as a terrible person and a person who tried to overthrow the government in Trinidad?
Well, you see, they have the people who inherited the power from the colonial master. And they still think that I am a slave. But I am a free man. And if you try to enslave me, I will resist slavery because I am a free man. And I was very disappointed with your government.
No, the government of Jamaica, not my government, the government of Jamaica.
Okay.
Yes.
Because they said that if I would be allowed into Jamaica, I would radicalize the Jamaican people.
All right, hold on.
I became a clear and present danger to the Minister of... This is what the Minister of National Security, your minister said. I would radicalize the Jamaican people.
But we don't reach at Jamaica what the Jamaicans did. I'm trying to find out, what is it that is in what you did in Trinidad that caused all of these things to appear on your record or thing? What is it that they say you did in Trinidad?
I was a police officer for 10 years.
Yes.
From 17 till 27. And I was at my home, and a policewoman came to me and told me that 2 senior cabinet ministers, the Attorney General and the Minister of National Security, the advisor to the Minister of National Security, and also the one of the captains in the army, in the military army, was found. She was working at the airport in the narcotics section, and she went into the VIP room and saw them with a large amount of cocaine. This woman, police officer. She then tried to address the situation to the Commissioner of Police. He was afraid because his boss is the Minister of National Security, and she tried all how she can to address this matter until finally they transferred her from the airport where this cocaine reportedly came in. Sometime after that, she came to me and informed me about this situation with her mother and her husband, and told me that the same people are going to kill her. I told her I don't believe that. They said, Mr. Bakar, you're the only person who talk for African people, and we want you to know that this girl is afraid for her life. I said, well, I don't know what we can do. Nothing has happened. And at this point, I could hardly do anything about that. You're talking about the ministers of government, the present ministers, National Security, Attorney General, the advisor to the Minister of National Security, and a high-ranking military officer. There's nothing I could do. She said, they are going to kill me, Mr. Bakar. I said, well, I know I cannot predict the future. So let us wait and see, how this thing can pan out. 4 days later, they created a mock Bakar, and they, in a bus, while she was in a bus with several other people in the bus, a young police officer took out his firearm and shot her in the head and killed her. In the bus, full of other people. He comes and sits behind her, takes out this 9mm and blow this young lady head off her body. And then I was devastated. I do not know what to do. About 3 weeks, I could not sleep. And then my wife told me, when I married you, you were a man who was fearless. And now you are afraid of these people because they are government ministers, and you see that a black woman is being murdered and you are afraid to challenge them, I said, okay. So on the Friday, we went to the public square and we had a meeting, and I explained to the population what had happened, that this woman had come to me and told me what has happened, and then all hell broke loose. They unleashed the state machinery on my good self and my organization. We could not pray on Fridays. They would disturb the prayer every Friday, mash up everything. We had a lot of outreach centers where we were talking to people. We were helping the community. We were working in the community. I was working at that time with an umbrella organization of UNESCO. So we brought a lot of medicines into the country. We brought doctors in the country, and we were doing outreach programs. At that time, we were trying to establish a relationship with the poor and the oppressed in the communities. And we became very successful because governments don't care about the poor and the oppressed. Not the governments that I know in the Caribbean. Finally, after a lot of confrontation, one morning the government sent the police and the army to occupy our headquarters. The army just came and they occupied the western side of our headquarters, and the police came and organized the eastern side of the organization, and they put down a camp. Now, my brother Baruka, I am a believer in education, and we have a preschool, a primary school, and a secondary school. I am the only man in Trinidad, my organization, that looks after the Jamaican children, the Guyanese children, the Grenadian children, the Vincentian children, because they come to Trinidad to etch out a living, to try to get a better living, and for their families, and their children are not allowed to go to school, to the public school, because they do not have right papers to settle. And that is madness in what we call CARICOM. That is not CARICOM. That cannot be CARICOM. How can CARICOM neighbors come to Trinidad to try to etch out a living and the children cannot go to school? So I have them in my schools. Send someone to Trinidad and you will see I have all these foreign in my school with no pay, because these people are trying to etch out a living, so I do not charge them for this education. And for that, the government of Trinidad and Tobago has never given me one single dime for my children to pay my teachers to those children. Not a dime have they given me. But I managed, with God's help, I managed to keep this school going up to this very day. And we have been very, very successful in our schools in looking after the Guyanese, Grenadians, the Jamaicans, and the Vincentian children. Send somebody to call somebody in Trinidad, call a radio station and ask them, is this true or not? Call, and they will tell you that is true. For that, I have become public enemy. Now back to this thing. After they occupied my headquarters, we went to the court, and I can send you those documents, and the court told them they had no right to occupy my headquarters, and they should leave. They refused. They refused to leave. Then they appealed the matter, and we went to the appeal court, Justice Crane, and then Justice Crane told them he gave them 7 days to leave. 7 days to leave this place, because they were unlawfully occupying our headquarters. They did not leave. I went to the Chief Justice, who was a friend of mine. We were young together, and at that time we had a little party and thing together. I went to him and I told him, he said, the government must obey the rule of law. So bring a contempt charge against them, or else that is anarchy. If a government do not obey the rule of law, that is anarchy. So we brought a contempt charge against the government. The government decided that charge will not be heard, so every time we go to court, the matter is put off. These police and the army, they began to disrespect our women, and they disrespect our children. We made several complaints for about 2 years. That year, my children had the worst results, because my children always star our children in our schools are always star in the education system. That year we did very, very, very bad. Very bad, because the army was walking through the school, the police was walking through they were disrespecting our women. We complained to the army officials, we complained to the police officials. All they did was change it and put a different crew, but the same attitude continued. My dear brother Baruka, I prepared myself to defend myself and my community. And I arrested the perpetrators of the murder of this woman. I arrested them. I went to the parliament and I arrested them.
Wait, hold on. You said that you went to the parliament and arrested the persons who you alleged killed and was dealing in cocaine. These ministers.
Yes, and who murdered the girl. Yes, I did
You went
that,
to parliament and arrest them.
Yes.
All right, we're going to come back. Don't hold on. I don't want you to leave that. The parliament, you're into parliament now, where you're going to arrest some ministers of government. Click the button. Yes, this is the Steppn Razor. We're talking to Yasin Abu Bakar, a former police officer who advocating justice for the poor and information for Muslim religious life in Trinidad. Mr. Bakar, blessed?
Yes.
All right. But we get something straight here now. You said you and your group went down to the parliament to arrest who? Who did you go to arrest?
The perpetrators of the murder of the young woman, who were, I told you, the Attorney General, the Minister of National Security, the advisor to the Minister of National Security, and opposite to the parliament is where the army officer was stationed.
So you went to arrest all of those people?
Yes, but I should tell you that the 1 week before that, there was a plan, just like the one they planned when they murdered the sister. There was a plan to attack us the Saturday on the weekend and to destroy our whole compound, which they eventually did after we were put in prison. So we found out by our intelligence, the same intelligence that we had, the same police that we had, they were coming to destroy the compound, and that they were going to destroy us because they know we were going to put up a resistance.
All right.
So
make me ask
this is the week before.
Yeah, all right. You said no, you went to parliament to arrest these people. What happened after?
They were, yes, and they were arrested.
Oh, you arrest them?
Yes.
So where you carry them?
They pleaded guilty.
No,
because we had all the evidence against them.
Hold on. Let me get something cleared. Where them plead guilty?
In the parliament.
So you surround the parliament?
We occupy the parliament.
Oh, you occupy the parliament and then you ask, it's like you're trying them, you are putting them on trial.
Yes.
And then they said, what they admit to? What did they admit to?
Well, the other members of the government said they never had any knowledge of that. The people who committed the atrocities, they pleaded guilty, and they said this does not have to end in bloodshed. We have a way out and a solution to this problem.
Yes. So what was the solution?
And then they went and they got in their law books, they had Alexander Hamilton was a great jurist from America. And during the Civil War, when the Civil War ended, they wanted to give back to the South, the crackers in the South who lost the Civil War, all the properties that they had seized by the North.
Right.
And then Alexander Hamilton, the great jurist, American jurist, he made something called an amnesty, where they would be freed from all the acts that they committed because they're now going to be the United States of America.
Yes.
So Alexander Hamilton, the great jurist from America, he made an amnesty that gave a waiver of prosecution from them.
Amnesty. They got the amnesty. Oh, it's like the truth.
Yes.
It's like the truth and
the Trinidad government had copied that and had that in their books. We did not know that.
Yes.
Right. So they said, look here, this can come to an end without any bloodshed. We will give you an amnesty, and then we want to know what you want now in return. We said in return, we want new election in 90 days. In 90 days, we want you to have a new election, and we will appoint one of you, which we did, to be the interim Prime Minister, Mr. Dukaran. We appointed someone from the same government to be the interim Prime Minister until elections were held in 90 days.
Yes.
They agreed to that.
Okay. So how did you end up now in jail, in prison?
Well, they agreed to that, and then they made this broadcast because, well, you know, for about 3 or 4 days, shooting started. The military, the entire military, the entire police came shooting at us. I was in the television station because I was making the broadcast. I said the government has been overthrown, and you know what happened to the people, and you know everything. It was so for about 4 or 5 days we had this shooting back and forward and against the army and the police and shooting, until finally on the 4th day they went to the president, and the president signed the amnesty, saying that they will give us the amnesty, and then the shooting stopped, and they said we will be let out. And we will go back to our place, and then they will have elections in 90 days, and that will resolve the conflict. So we agreed to that, and when we came up, but they broadcast to the BBC the amnesty and what it said. They broadcast that to the British Broadcasting Corporation. So when we came out of jail, they said there was no amnesty, and they took all the papers that we had, about 8 different documents. They took them away. One of the documents got away, and 4 days after that, my wife and she got the document, one of the documents that got away, right? Is the next story how that happened, but we got the document. So when we presented the document in court, they arrested us when we came out, put us in jail, and when we found 4 days later that there was the copy of this amnesty and signed by the president, then we went to court claiming this amnesty, and kept us in jail for 2 years. 2 years they kept us in jail, until finally the matter went to the Privy Council in England, and the Privy Council said that they were going to set us free, and we were set free the next day after that. The Privy Council said there was an amnesty, they know it was broadcast to the BBC, and they had a copy of the amnesty, and the Privy Council set us free after the 2 years in prison. And that is how we became free again.
Oh, so after 2 years you were set free without any charges laid on your head?
No charges.
All right.
No charges. So, but during that time, they destroyed everything that we had. They destroyed the garment factory, the boutique, the supermarket, they destroyed the library, they destroyed the...
I saw them. I've been there and seen them. I've been there and seen them.
Yeah, they destroy everything.
All right, make I ask you a question. This is just a by the way. Have you ever heard of Sam Sharp?
Who?
Sam Sharp. Have you ever heard of Sam Sharp?
No, sir.
All right, Sam Sharp is one of Jamaica's national heroes.
Okay.
So
I know Marcus Garvey.
No. Sam Sharp. I'm just making a...
Right, Sam Sharp, yes.
When the interview done, you can go and check him out. But, all right, we could get back to the interview here now. All right, so now, did Farrakhan invite you to come to Jamaica?
No, sir.
No.
On my declaration ship, I said that I was going to visit my daughter. She is a doctor in Kingston Public Hospital.
Yes.
So on Saturday I was 73 years old. So my son told me, why don't you go and spend, your birthday with your daughter? And I came with my son, who is an attorney at law, and my wife, the mother of my daughter, who is the doctor in Jamaica. When we came off the plane, they said we will not...
No, wait, I don't reach there so yet. All right.
Right.
Why is it, did you know that Farrakhan would be in Jamaica?
At that time?
Yes.
No, I found out after. As a matter of fact, I found out the same day that Farrakhan came in.
All right, so you made arrangement to come to Jamaica before you heard that Farrakhan was coming to Jamaica?
Yes.
You serious?
Yes. I was never invited by Farrakhan. You could look at his invitation.
No. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm not saying that. You made arrangement to come to Jamaica to visit your family before you heard about Farrakhan being in Jamaica.
Yes. My big son gave me a surprise and bought the tickets for my birthday, birthday surprise party, because Saturday was my birthday. I was 73 years old.
Okay. So
he made the arrangements and everything.
Yeah, so
then he says,
So you wasn't coming here to give no speech on Farrakhan's platform?
No. When I was detained and I was downstairs in the holding bay, the High Commissioner from Trinidad, who came to look after my affairs, told me that she just saw Farrakhan coming in the airport as she was coming. I said, yes. Yes, she said yes. That is when I know that Farrakhan was in Jamaica and there was going to be anything in Jamaica, because she told me, maybe that is why they are holding you. I said, that has nothing to do with me. On my declaration form, it shows that I'm visiting my daughter. Also, my son, who is the attorney, and my wife has visited my daughter before, and there was no problem, right? But it was the first time that I was coming to Jamaica.
But you know that know that one of the reasons why this happened is because Farrakhan was in Jamaica.
No, I don't know that. That is not what I heard the Minister of National Security say.
No, well, listen to me now. They say that they don't want you to come here and go into, at the prison, them say, if you go give no speech to radicalize the people there.
Yeah, that is the word he used, radicalize.
The minister said that. I don't know. Were you intending to go into any of the penal systems there?
No, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can look at Farrakhan program. I'm sure you would have heard of Farrakhan. Nowhere did. Huh?
Yeah, no Farrakhan never have you for the program. I just try to figure out the whole thing. Because we have been hearing a lot of different things, We're trying to get to the top of this thing now. You say...
No.
You are saying non-apologetically to the whole of the world right now who's listening that you did not know that Farrakhan would be here until you decide that you would come here.
No, when I was detained in the holding bay, and the High Commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago came to see me, she told me that on her way in there, Farrakhan had landed in Jamaica for some anniversary thing on Sunday.
So that's when you know. That's when you know that Farrakhan would be here, when you was in the holding bay.
Yes. My High Commissioner told me that.
So where did they get this thing that you were coming here under the auspices of the Nation of Islam to radicalize people? Where did they get that from?
I don't know where they get that from. I have no idea where they get that from. But I told you, on my declaration form shows that I was visiting my daughter and I was staying at her home, not even in a hotel. I would imagine Farrakhan guests and they would be staying in a hotel, but I was staying at my daughter's home. It is on my declaration form.
I got the impression that Farrakhan invited you here and you was going to speak on the program on Sunday, and you were going to say things that would how long did you intend to stay in Jamaica, by the way?
4 days.
That means you'd have leave already. If they would allow you...
The Monday morning I was scheduled to leave Jamaica. We were just staying for 4 days because my birthday was on Saturday, and of course I would spend a day Sunday with my daughter. My daughter was making preparations for my birthday. Saturday was my birthday, and I would spend Sunday with her, and we would leave on Monday morning.
You know, so sometimes doping our run down people and them get scared. This is a good example of doping our run down nobody and them get scared. So,
but my dear brother Baruka,
wait. You were not pronounced persona non grata at any time by the Jamaican government.
Before that?
Yeah, were you persona non grata by the Jamaican government? In other words, well, you understand what persona non grata mean? Were you a persona non grata person in Jamaica?
No, I had never been to Jamaica before.
You never been to Jamaica before?
No, I'd never been to Jamaica before. I traveled to other Caribbean islands, and I was never sent back home.
You have never been sent back home. You have never been sent back home in any other Caribbean island.
No, and I traveled all over Africa. I was never sent home. I traveled all over the world. I was going to and from in England because my two sons were...
You've been to England too? Wait, hold on. You've been to England?
Yes, my two sons...
No, but a man like you... Wait, hold on, my brethren. A man like you, according to how we had listened to each other, you're not supposed to enter England.
Why, you forget this England set me free. You forget the Privy Council set me free, man.
You legalize the people there. You can't go to England. Oh, it's England set you free. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, the Privy Council, remember? The
Queen set you free. The Queen set you free.
Yes. The Privy Council in England.
And one of our colonies now say that they're not going to allow you here because you're going to radicalize the people them.
Yes, and put I man back in chain again like the slave ship, put cuff on my man hand and put him on the slave ship again.
Wow. You know, say
Baruka, you have a big task, you know, Baruka, brother.
Eh?
You have a big task. Baruka, I have 8 Jamaicans who work with me.
Yeah.
They're hard-working, they're honest, and all they're concerned with is to take some money and send back to the family in Jamaica, right? And them not stupid. I cannot radicalize them. They're not stupid. So when the Jamaican government say that if I come and talk to the Jamaican people, I would radicalize them, they're insulting the Jamaican people because Jamaican people not stupid. I am a stranger for the first time. I would come for 4 days in Jamaica and radicalize Jamaican people. That is how they think, the government think about the Jamaican people, that they're so stupid, they're so gullible, that a total stranger could just come and radicalize them. Oh, Baruka, makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Makes sense, dear brother. You are intelligent, man. I see some of your video. You are intelligent, man. That don't make no sense, man. Yeah?
Yes. All right. So you were being boisterous in going back. Why you never just go back? Two them never want to put you first class. That is what you were saying. So
no.
You have a food problem.
Listen, that is not a question you asked me there.
Yeah.
If I ask you, Muta, when you will stop beating your wife? That is not a question. You already say you're beating your wife. And I just asking you when you will stop. So that is not a question you asked me about boisterous. I was not boisterous. I was never boisterous. I am a very calm person in my...
if you wasn't boisterous, why them spend $4 million to put you on a private jet? If you wasn't boisterous. Why them spend $4 million to put you on a private jet? Them love you, man.
They're Muta.
Them not going to put you on a private jet.
They took me to the plane, right?
Yes.
And we went through the back entrance.
Yes.
They told me to sit here in the back in the economy class, right?
Yes.
And I have a surgery on my foot. When I went to the Maldives island, I got deep vein thrombosis because I went from here to London to Dubai to Maldives, and I didn't have a chance to stretch my foot on the way to Maldives, so I got deep vein thrombosis. I spent 5 days in the hospital. I showed them the surgery on my foot, and that is why I came first class and have a return ticket first class. I told them, just put me up in the first class and I'm going to go home. They said, all right. They went forward. They talked to and fro, backward and forward, because I was accompanied by 4 people. The captain said that he cannot bump off 5 people off the plane. If it's just myself, well, then there's just one man, right? But if it is 5 people, he can't bump them off. So
hold on, Mr. B. Hold on, listen to me what I say now. You make me feel funny. You know why you make me feel funny? Because me never hear this yet. Me never hear this. When
look here.
But let me tell you something. Me believe what you say now. Me believe what you said. Trust me. Me believe what you say. You say that you have a bad foot. You have a foot where you just do surgery upon. And
I show them that, and they know that. They agree with it. They agree.
So now the captain says that them can bump off some people are for the first class, you put you there. So
no. The captain say if it's one person, it's okay.
Yeah.
But to bump off 5 because I was accompanied by 5 people, 2 members of the defense security, and two immigration people.
Yes.
So that is 4 and myself 5.
So them can't bump off some people for put them there, and you?
No. And I'm first class. Remember, I'm first class.
So it's not because you was boisterous why the captain say you must come off of the plane?
My dear Baruka, I complimented the inspector of police who did the investigation, right? He was very polite, and I want you to congratulate him for me. He was very good in his doing, and also a woman superintendent who came from 5 o'clock with me in the evening until 3 o'clock when I boarded the plane. They were very good people, along with all the other good people I meet, like Bob Marley say, the good people that we meet along the way. They were very, very good people, so there was no need to be boisterous. It's just that when they had to go on the plane, they know that they was going to put me in the back. I didn't know that. So they put this cuff on me to put me in the back seat of the plane. While I have a first class ticket, I say, well, I'm going home, but you ought to put me in the first class. I have a first class ticket. And I showed them the injury in the foot. You could look at it and you will see that is what happened. Then one of the officials say, you can't take the man constitutional right away from him. If you have a first class ticket, you have to send him back home first class. Because the captain say he's ready to leave because he has to pick up people who have connecting flights. And then that is the problem. Then they took me off the plane, still in the cuff, and they put me in the holding bay, and everybody disappeared.
So you got a $4 million flight home?
Well, I don't know, Baruka. I don't know how much they pay for the flight. All I know is they put me on the flight with 2 Jamaican Defense Force people and 2 people from the immigration. So that is 4 and myself 5, and I came home.
So 5 of you plus the crew was on that flight home for $4 million.
Yes.
Because
well,
you said,
I don't know how much it costs.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how much it costs. $4 million.
Right.
Because you have a bad foot. And you have a first class ticket, and you want to go back on first class, and the captain couldn't accommodate that, so you left now to them pay $4 million taxpayers' money to carry you home.
Plenty money. I have plenty money.
Wow. Brethren, I tell you the truth.
My dear brother Mabuta, I tell you the truth, man. I'm not lighter, brother. I tell you the truth, and that happened. If you ask the people, ask the official, they will tell you, yes, that is exactly what happened. Nothing more, nothing less.
The minister of National Security, Minister Bunting, stand up in the parliament and told us a total different story from what you said.
Well, I heard what he said.
They said you were boisterous.
I heard him say
you was creating problem.
I was going. Yeah.
Them say you was creating problem. You was boisterous, and also that they didn't want you to come here, come radicalize the youth them in 4 days.
No, but the youth them in Jamaica not stupid. I'm a complete stranger. They don't know nothing about me.
Them know Farrakhan. Them don't know you. I'm only for you to the first time hear about you. At the first time hear about you.
Yeah.
Me know about you because me the day of them time I hear about that thing there. I me go to Trinidad and me see the whole of your little vibes with your place and Muslim vibes and all them things there. So
but I'm not nice. You mustn't come to Trinidad and then check your bedroom, man. Oh, you go do that, man. You're welcome at my home, man.
No, but no, me will come check you. No, me will come check you.
Anytime. You're welcome anytime.
So me want to know if we
welcome
look here. I hope when me come, it's like how this a go all over the world now. I hope when me decide me come at Trinidad, you will hear them say persona non grata. Well, it no matter if them send me back on a $4 million plane. Why?
Well, no, I don't know. But I could tell you this, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I could tell you this. She want me coming here? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let me tell you this, right?
Yeah.
Everybody in Trinidad know who I am.
Yes.
I don't stand nonsense, right?
Yes.
if you look on the press conference that I came when I go back, I was defending Jamaica people because the Minister of National Security in Trinidad said that the Jamaican people are sucking the economy in Trinidad. He lied. Now, I told him that he lied because it is the Chinese that is sucking the economy. The Chinese have all the businesses, all they take up the whole Ashala Street. Everywhere you go is a Chinese supermarket. Everywhere you go is a Chinese restaurant. And these Chinese are just as illegal as the Jamaicans who are in Trinidad. But this is CARICOM. The same thing I tell you. How you will have a man come from Jamaica in Trinidad in CARICOM and the child can't go to school. So you have to come in my school. How you go to a child from Guyana, from St. Vincent, and they can't go to school because they don't have national papers? What the hell is that, Baruka? What kind of thing is that? And that's what they're calling CARICOM? Come on, Baruka. I speak out against that. And you could look, yesterday the Minister of National Security said, Abu Bakar must get off my back. Why Abu Bakar don't get off my back? No. You see, everybody must raid them. You understand?
Yes.
And Bakar, it only have two things like truth and falsehood. I'm trying to stay on the side with truth. I go dead like anybody else. I must die, right?
Yes.
But when I die, I go die a man, and I go die a free man. Never enslave again. Never enslave again.
Yes, sir.
I'm a free man, and I go die a free man.
All right.
And I know that I come on the middle passage, and if I survive that, I could survive anything, Muta.
I want to ask you one more question. What did why did they say that they're not allowing you into Jamaica? We're going to ask you again.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, we'll ask you again. I know we asked you. Why did they say that they're not allowing you in Jamaica? What did they tell you? You, not Jamaica. What did they tell you?
They said that I would radicalize the Jamaican people, so I was a clear threat of
national security.
Present danger to the national security. That's what they said. That's what they told me.
Okay.
But I had never been in Jamaica before. I have never said anything about the Jamaican government before.
Yes.
So how and what can I do in 4 days? Muta, the only people I know who is in public is your good self from looking at the internet. I don't know anybody else in Jamaica besides my daughter who is a doctor.
Yes.
I don't know nobody else. My daughter was laughing yesterday. She said, so if I marry a Jamaican man and you can't come to the wedding then? And she just laughed.
All right, so we want to give thanks, Abu, give thanks.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Muta. Yeah?
You clear up a lot of things for me. Yeah.
Remember, the infidels have nothing to do with you and I. You're not an infidel. You come on the slave ship with me. Use my brethren.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Use my brother, and me and you was on the same ship.
I agree with you.
You was your forefather, and I is my forefather. Yes,
I am my ancestor. I am my ancestor.
And I agree with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, you was watching it, man. You was watching it. You was watching it on the internet, man.
Yes, and I was watching the interview.
I am my forefather. Yes.
Yeah.
Give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Muta. A real pleasure. Yes?
Yeah. Give thanks. Wow, may I tell you, what a revelation in Jamaica this day, yeah. O'Neill. May I tell you, man, what a revelation in Jamaica, yeah.
At what point he became aware that this gentleman was about to come to Jamaica. Was he traveling here on the invitation of the organizers of the well, it's really $1 million, it's $4 million.
From Monday, October 20 to Friday, October 24, we'll be sailing the high seas from Miami down to Jamaica. Welcome to JamRock Cruise. And it's all live and recorded on IRA FM from the ship, the Norwegian Pearl. Join me, Ron Mouchette, on the wake-up call. We sail off from Miami on Monday, October 20. dock in Montego Bay, Jamaica on Wednesday, October 22. Then sail up to Ocho Rios on Thursday, October 23. We'll be sailing in with thousands of guests, plus the best of the best. Damian Marley, Stephen Marley, Julian Marley, Joe Mercer, Black Amai, Christopher Ellis, Itana, Sham, Bounty Killer, Jack Hero, Busy, Shaggy, Sean Paul, David Rodigan, Mighty Crown, Stone Love, and more. Courtesy of Lime. Value every moment, and the Lime Champions Cup.
Knutsford Express, covering the north and south coast. Leave the driving to us.
Total Tools, sales, repairs, on rentals, Oteria, Port Antonio, and Kingston. Total Tools, Kaput, Better Wheels Parts Depot, Galena, St. Mary, Port Antonio, Portland. Cokehead sale held over till October 26th. All week, win Reggae Euphoria albums from Mr. Vegas on the Wake Up Call. Welcome to JamRock Cruise with me, Ron Mouchette, from the Norwegian Pearl on Area FM, the number one.
Yeah, the time is 1 minute to the hour of 4. We're out of breath. I'm out of breath, man. May I tell you? Wow, yes.
From harvest to the
Yeah, well, you know, Franklin McKnight from IRFM, that's all. Yes, newsman. She said him get some honor and award. Yes. Big up Mr. Knight. Yes.
Counting every moment till the day me see you. Everything will be up that me just see it for you. No matter how long the feeling does.
And listening to Neil Ante and Queen Ifrica, Neil Ante out of Ghana.
Me a go and hold the fear. Me willing to wait, cause when it turn up on me gate, it's stone time.
Yes, this is the Steppn Razor. I tell you, so the program was going to be different today. Wow. May I tell you? Okay, so next issue, you know, next subject. You know, say we have been always trying to investigate. Well, you know, people suggest a lot of things. Even now with the chick V thing, you know, everybody, me a man up on the TV, him say, boy, him try every bush on him yard. All the flowers them. Him go to. Well, in a them time, people always try to find remedies. But them wait for things happen, react to the thing, instead of try to prevent the thing. Because, you know, prevention is better than the cure. So, we have been hearing all sorts of things about Ebola, this, Ebola, that, Ebola. And we are now on standby for the coming of Ebola. It's like the second coming of crisis, or now, believe you me, where the wicked shall die and we shall be taken up in heaven, whosoever don't have it. But we realize that apart from just saying that it is this and conspiracy, this and that, we need to find out, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we have been investigating the possibilities. And we get stuck in a thing named Nano Silver. To the point now where we go all over the world. Last week was in America. And now we go into Africa now to figure out something now. We're going to talk to Abdullah Berate. I don't want to call your name wrong, you know, brethren. So tell me, what is your name?
It's Abdullah Berate. I'm government spokesman for the government of Sierra Leone.
You are the government spokesman for the Sierra Leone?
Yes, please.
All right. Can you tell us estimate how much people have died since the uproar about this Ebola? How much people have died in Sierra Leone, not in the all of West Africa, but in Sierra Leone?
Thank you very much. It's an opportunity for us to talk about Ebola. Right now, I want to say our country is going through a whole lot of stress. It is going through a whole lot of challenges as a result of the Ebola that started in my country since May 25, when we had the first case index.
In May 25, you had the first case?
Yes, May 25, we had the first case when somebody from Sierra Leone visited a family member in neighboring Guinea. That is the Republic of Guinea, because we share the same border.
Yes.
And from that point to now, sadly enough, we have recorded over 1,000 people already died from Ebola
in Sierra Leone.
Result of the scourge.
1,000 people in Sierra Leone.
Over 1,000, I can say, as a country, just even in the western area, including the capital city of Freetown, between the 2nd of October to yesterday, the 22nd of October, we buried people from Ebola, 117 people.
Wow. Wow. Serious thing. Okay, so is this a country, or is it just Liberia that is getting aid from like America, Cuba, Germany, or Sierra Leone is also in part of that package of aid?
Yes, right now we are having support because what we did as a government, we didn't wait for the international community. No sooner we had the outbreak, we relied heavily on the WHO, which is the World Health Organization. But because it is a new disease for us, we don't know anything to do about it. We were caught with our pants down. But the government initially deposited about $30 billion, 40 billion loans, which is about nearly $3 million, so that we can fight it whilst we wait for the international community to come. Yeah. And the President, Dr. Ames Baikoroma, has been pleading to the international community to say, you know what, our people are dying, this is a new disease, we don't know what to do, please come to our aid. It is now that we saw some of them are coming. The first responders have been the Chinese people. They came with a plane load of supplies, and now they also came with the first batch of 59 doctors and nurses. But now we have the Cubans are also here with 165 nurses and doctors. The British are also here. The Red Cross. Now the international support is here. Even today, the chairperson for the African Union, Madame Zolokasa and Dlamini Zuma, had a meeting with the president to renew that they are going to support Sierra Leone so that collectively we'll be able to fight the scourge.
Yeah. So far, you see a reduction in the amount of people that have contracted this disease, or it's something that is not controlling at this time?
Well, we have challenges because we have laboratories. The Chinese government brought us 2 laboratories. We have one from the United States Center for Disease Control. But the government alone has brought in a lot of ambulances that we are utilizing. And yesterday, a few days ago, UNICEF, WHO also brought us about 30 brand new ambulances, including some burials. And the health workers now are getting the training because the British are here. They are also going to establish a training academy for Ebola so that our initial responders, the doctors who passed away, Dr. Khan, Dr. Buck, Dr. Rogers, a couple of doctors, very senior epidemiologists, they have passed away, including over 100 nurses that have died. Okay. So for us, it is a very sad situation. We have stigmatization as well. Right now, the airlines are banned coming to my country, except SM Brussels and Air Morocco, to whom we are very grateful for. But it is like our country has been isolated, defying well experts who said isolating Sierra Leone is not the panacea towards addressing the Ebola virus.
So nobody can actually leave Sierra Leone and go to a next country now, or how that work?
Well, we can still leave. The only thing is we are very much concerned. We only have 2 airlines that are still with us. The rest have abandoned us, from British Airways, from Air France, from even other African airlines that come to my country. They've all abandoned us. We right now feel abandoned as a country, but we are very grateful that now the international support is coming so that they can appreciate that the government right now, we even have a treatment center out of Freetown called Hastings, wherein we are treating people, which is 100% Sierra Leonean run. And tomorrow the president is also leaving for another town wherein we are going to open another treatment center that is all Sierra Leonean. Because for us as a government, we are not going to wait on the international community. Because our people are dying, the children are becoming orphans, and this is where the challenge is as a country.
All right, you find that there's more people dying from the disease, or there is a lot of people that has overcome the disease, who got it? Is there anybody that catch this disease that is surviving?
Well, we have been putting some measures in place as a government. We have always gone to the radio and speak to the people in the local language to tell them, please, even though there is no definitive cure for Ebola, but if people can come and report early, we can still give them medication that can stop the vomiting, the diarrhea, and also boost their immune system that can fight the virus.
All right.
And some people are responding to that. That is why today the success story is we are discharging over 100 people that have contracted the virus because they reported early. And we are also going into the communities on outreach programs to tell them, do not eat bushmeat, do not touch one another. That way we will be able to separate people who have the virus from those who don't have it. That way collectively as a nation and with the support of the international community, we will be able to beat the virus down.
All right. We're going to take some advertisement and come back to you, but I want to ask you, what is it that you are doing independent of the international community to subdue this virus? We just want to come back with it. Just a moment. Yeah, this is the Steppn Razor. Yes, sir. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. We was talking about what are you doing independent of the international community to subdue this scourge here that is taking over your country?
What we did as a government is, whilst we are waiting for the international community to come, the president diverted all other development programs from road construction to agriculture. We decided to put everything towards Ebola. And the first thing the president did was, for a month's salary, all ministers, the president and the vice president, they decided to donate 50% of their salary towards the Ebola. So that gave the public the opportunity to also contribute. They said because they have seen the fine example we are doing.
All right, hold on.
We are able to get from us. We imported ambulances from Dubai that came to the country, and we are paying all our staff incentives, the frontline workers, so that they can continue the good work they're doing.
All right, you said that the government has slashed 50% of them pay to help the Ebola crisis.
Absolutely. That is all the ministers, the president and the vice president. For the month of July, they donated 50% of their salary, and that served as an impetus whereby some other people started to contribute voluntarily, that they said because they have seen the government demonstrating a commitment in the fight against Ebola. And what we had, we were able to buy ambulances from Dubai, and we were able to pay weekly allowances to our health workers, apart from the salary we continue to pay.
That is wonderful. All right. I was interviewing a lady last week, and she said she's into the nano silver, and she tried to get some into Sierra Leone and Nigeria and Liberia. Is there any space for this argument about the nano silver in Sierra Leone?
Well, there has been a lot of arguments about the use of nano silver. The reason being, for us, we still rely on WHO, which is the global UN agency responsible to certify whatever treatment is given to people in an epidemic like Ebola we are battling with. Nano silver has been brought into the equation, ZMAC, but as a country, we still haven't received anything else from the WHO that we can use. So that is why we are intensifying our efforts that people should come and report early so that we can give them good nutrition and give them medication to stop the diarrhea and the vomiting. That way the immune system could be boosted. They could be able to fight the virus.
So what part the nano silver play right now in the whole scheme of things there in Sierra Leone?
Well, in Sierra Leone, there is an indication. People said we need to try the nano silver. But as a government, we cannot just try any other medication that is not yet been approved by WHO. So we are still waiting on WHO, and we had indications that Canada has donated some consignment of vaccines for the 3 countries, but we are yet to receive anything from them. That is why for now we are still using the various IVs, the drips, the intravenous injections that we are given to boost the immune system of our people, because we encourage them to report early.
So you are saying that all the pharmaceutical prescriptions must be verified by the World Health Organization?
Definitely. That is the procedure, and that is why we have even written to WHO as a government. We ask them, please, if there is any medication that can help our people, when your people got contracted the virus in Africa, you took them to your own country, and then you are given ZMapp when you are made to understand. We said, okay, now, all what we need to do, give us something that can save the lives of our people. The only good thing now is the British are going to open a 92-bed facility by next week, whereby they are going to have a special unit so that whosoever, be you a nurse or a doctor, once you contract the virus, they said they will be able to give them the same care as if they will be in the United Kingdom.
All right, can I ask you a question here? You see,
sure.
The Americans use experimental drug, Zima, and says that it actually cured 2 people in their country. Why is it that the people in the West African coast is relying on the arguments of the CDC, the WHO, and the FDA to validate a medicine that they themselves are not sure of, but because they are told that this thing can work, they are now saying this is what they want to use?
Well, for us, we are not waiting for them. But we are in a hurry. Yes. The president, Dr. Anes Kuruma, is in a hurry. The people are dying. Freetown is becoming an epicenter gradually. Yes. That is why we said, you know what? Let us intensify our communications outreach programs, yes, so that our people can report early. Yes. Once they report early, we will be able to give them the supportive treatment that can stop all these symptoms that will dehydrate them. Yes. That way, their immune system could be boosted, because from day one, when we heard about ZMapp as a government, we wrote to WHO requesting some consignments of ZMapp. But as I'm speaking to you now, I can authoritatively say we are yet to receive any 1 single dose of ZMapp.
You are about to receive it, or you have received it? What you said?
We have not received anything yet. That is why we are still continuing to encourage our people to report early, so that we could be able to give them supportive treatment. And the good story now is, in most of our hospitals, particularly the one that is at Hastings in the outskirts of Freetown, which is all Sierra Leon run doctors and nurses and porters, we are now discharging over 100 patients have been discharged because they have adhered to the government's call for them to report early.
Yeah. So what did they do for them to be discharged? What prescription did the government use to discharge, to verify that they need to be discharged?
We give them good food there. We have a lot of intravenous injections we give them that can stop the vomiting, that can stop the diarrhea, and later we give them good nutrition through the vein. That way they can boost their immune system and fight the disease. Right. So it is more of stopping and boosting the immune system. And I can see the first batch of people we discharged, out of the 46, 13 of them are children whose parents already died of Ebola because they could not report on time. Right. So in this case, we are able to get them from the communities. We brought them on time. We put them on supportive care. And today they are part of the heroes and heroines in the fight against the Ebola.
All right, we have to go now, but tell me something. The last question here. What is it that when you say good nutrition, what is this good nutrition made up of?
Well, it is more of intravenous. It could be this drip with a biscuit, things that can just boost the immune system. And that is why we think we have a lot of medical supplies from China, a lot from the UK, a lot from Cuba, all of them are here. So that is what we are using until such a time when all these experimental drugs will have been made available to us that we can experiment on our people. But because we cannot afford our people to continue to die, that is why we are intensifying our campaign for our people to report on time so that we can stop all the diarrhea, the vomiting, and we also give them nutrition through intravenous injections so that we can boost the immune system.
So there's no evidence that the nano silver has any part to play in the whole of the scheme of this thing. There's no evidence of that then.
Well, as I indicated, we still haven't experimented nano silver yet because WHO is yet to approve it. And once they approve it, we will be more than happy as a government to use it.
So you're waiting
at the end of the day, it is like a drowning man catching a straw.
So you say you're waiting on the WHO to approve nano silver?
Whatever medication the WHO can confirm for us, including the medication that Canada is sending to WHO, we look forward to that. Our people are ready for any experimental drug because, as I indicated, we are like a drowning nation that will
straw. Okay, give thanks. Yeah, we want to give thanks for we give thanks for you to really come and say what you're saying, because it's the first time now we have been connected to one of the countries that is in this dilemma of this Ebola.
Thanks very much, and I do appreciate the opportunity you gave us.
Give thanks. Yeah, man, give thanks. The time is 4:30, Yes. Go on and click it if you have a 4:30, we say it again. I don't know. Yeah, the time is 4:30. Music news.
Attention radio station. Welcome. Please back away from your radio. Highlight new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, center drops, sound effects, and movie drops.
Hey, what's that?
Music news.
Local.
Music news. International.
Welcome to Music News.
It's the news time.
How you doing, Muta? How you doing?
I
was about to say the same thing. I haven't seen you in ages.
No, ages. Me see you run up and down around the place like you have part to play in Irish Premier.
Yeah, what? Muta, don't mix me, Muta. Because of a day off, that's all it is.
You listen to the interview a while ago with that boy.
Solid, yeah.
All right, I'll give thanks.
It's Thursday, October 23. I'm Kishima Francis. Peter Tosh's family has decided to pull the plug on the annual event held in October to commemorate his life and legacy in a bid to make it bigger and better. According to Peter's son, Dave Tosh, the family met and following discussions, they decided to reassess what was going to be done.
Well, the celebration is still a celebration. However, we just didn't have a live stage event due to earlier discussion between family members. And we just decided that we need to take a step back and reassess how things been done and see if we can change things to make it better in that sense. So that is part of the thing. Is not really stop or never happen. It's work in progress to make it better.
The annual celebration, organized by promoter Warrell King, is usually held each year on Peter Tosh's birthday, October 19. When Music News contacted promoter Warrell King, he said no comment. London-based DJ Stylo G copped the Mobo Award for Best Reggae Act. Stylo G beat off competition from Chronic Star Ross Riley, Popcorn and Alkaline to win the coveted title. Sean Paul, who was nominated for Best Song, lost to 22-year-old Sam Smith, who won the award for Stay With Me. And speaking of Sam Smith, the London-based singer swept the board at the Mobo Awards, taking 4 prizes. The Mobo Awards was established in 1996. It is being held annually and recognizes artists of any ethnicity or nationality performing black music. The JCDC will be hosting a showcase titled Come Meet the Real Mass Ran on Sunday, October 26 at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center to commemorate the 102nd anniversary of the birth of the cultural icon. The celebration will highlight his work in theater, especially with the Little Theater pantomime, his role in promoting the character Brother Nancy, his work in revitalizing and contribution to the Garveyism through theatrical acts and experts, dance and musical performances. The weekend is almost here and there is plenty to do. The party gets started on Saturday, October 25 with Magnum Follow Your Sound Face-Off at Pines Plaza, Junction, St. Elizabeth. The event hosted by Bounty Killer will see Flavor Unit, Red Heat, Crazy Chris, and King Ghetto battle for the $250,000 cash prize. While the 45 shootout will see Major Mackerel and Beaky Bailey square off tune for tune. Admission for Magnum Follow Your Sound Face-Off is $800 pre-sold, $1,000 at the gate, and VIP $1,500. Also happening on Saturday is Mellow Vibes Best of the 70s, 80s, and 90s at Mass Camp. The event dubbed Double Trouble will feature Mellow selectors. Admission for Mellow Vibes is $800 pre-sold and $1,000 at the gate. You can also check out Full Black on Saturday, October 25 at the Lime Golf Academy. The event under the theme The Ultimate Dancehall Showcase will feature the likes of Sizzla, Beanie Man, Ninja Man, Lady Saw, Elephant Man, Kip Rich, Ding Dong, and Aishana, among a host of others. While Stone Love, Boom Boom, and Flavor Units will provide the musical juggling. Admission for Full Black is $1,000 pre-sold, $1,500 at the gate, VIP $3,500 pre-sold, and $4,000 at the gate. And also on October 25, world-renowned dub poet and Caribbean philosopher Mutabaruka will be giving a guest lecture at the University of Toronto this weekend in Canada. The conference is titled No to GMO, Perspectives on Food Security in Africa and the Caribbean. And guess what? The event is free and will be streamed live. Muta, anything else you want to tell us about that event?
I'm not in the studio.
Oh, okay. You're not here, no clips?
Well, I was invited here by a professor. You know, him say, him go up on YouTube and him hear me argument them about it. A Guyanese professor. Oh, say, you know, him just love how we talk. Him always send the tape, them go to Guyana. So him is one of the professors at university and him say, every year them have this thing and him want me to now present this. So that's it. So tomorrow we go there, Saturday we'll do it and we'll come forward Sunday.
All right, and we'll be watching the live stream. Now, also, you can check out Fashion Meets Entertainment later this evening at the highly anticipated Rip the Strip in Mobay. Public Relations Officer Anna Toby tells us what's popping.
It's an opportunity for the whole of Montego Bay to really get involved in the great experience that everybody looks forward to. And with Rip the Strip, we have opened it up to the wider public. Tonight, we start with that event. It gets started at 8 p.m. It's at the Old Hospital Park. We have 15 fantastic designers who will be showing their pieces. Anya Ayangchi, people would know her as the Caribbean winner of Project Runway on Lifetime TV. It's going to be a great evening of fashion, of fun, of great vibes, and general admission is free.
The weekend's itinerary continues with the Ocean Style Fashion Award dinner, followed by Ocean Style's Ultra Party Eyes Wide Shot on Friday. On Saturday, the event opens with the Ocean Style Golf Invitational at White Witch Golf Course. And then this year's celebrity lineup includes Mekhi Phifer, Nicole Murphy, John Sally, Alan Thicke, Omar Benson Miller, and Anthony Anderson. On the international scene, Facebook wants the Drug Enforcement Administration to confirm that it has stopped operating any fake profile pages on the social network. In a letter to the DEA administrator, Facebook's Chief Security Officer, Joe Sullivan, says the law enforcement agencies are held to the same community standards as civilian users. Those standards include bans on fake profiles. The letter from Facebook is in response to a New York woman's lawsuit against the DEA, in which she claims an agent set up a fake page using her name and pictures from her cell phone. The pictures were retrieved from her phone after she was arrested on drug charges in 2010 and her phone seized. This day in music, 2002, Kanye West was involved in a car crash after he fell asleep at the wheel while driving home from a recording studio in West Hollywood. That's the full 100 in music news for today, Thursday, October 23. Pick up the test for Pitt and, of course, DJ Neil. I'm Kishima Francis. Mutabaruka, take it away.
Yes, Steppn Razor. Now, you know, so we have Ruta in the audience. Not in the audience. So that's the audience. Ruta. Oh, you the Ruta?
Ruta.
Why you look strange inside here, you know?
John, may I tell us, it's true that Mr. can't remember.
You have all the color of the boat. You have all the color of the boat.
Yeah.
You need like a sun, man. Oh, you up on the boat and so to get so light skin.
You know, so I bleach on the boat more time.
Yeah, bleach. You left from Anna, Jamaica, and go on boat, go bleach.
Me use the green alcohol.
Me think you're going to say you take up late at night time. That's how I bleach.
No, me bleach really tone me down. I mean, not me ganja.
Yes.
Like granny, you know, your granny said she used to bleach.
And the first thing me hear, you know, say, boy, Muta, ganja no for the boat.
No, Muta, no.
That tell me. No, that a man come last night and that tell me, you know, say, ganja no for the boat.
No, me there for the boat, I mean, I tell you.
If police come in and throw it in the water.
No, Rasta, me I tell you, listen to me, no, man.
Yeah.
No. If anything else is sharp, and all you hear the people, them say, when they reach a Jamaica, they want it.
Yeah, well, you know, so all people get it, you know.
Yeah, man, no.
Right, so,
since yesterday, people them appear herbs, but I mean, coming back on the boat, you can't bring it, so.
So, me that make an effort to tell the minister them, so I hope them take stock away and go on.
Oh God, a joke at them, man. We got to talk to them still. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Jamaica Tourist Board, if you notice, Tourist Board really jump on things that their friends involved in.
Yeah.
Jazz and blues and this and that.
And they will never go behind this. And them know about it, you know.
Of course. I mean, this been promoting for a year now. It's been a year since me booked for the show.
Yeah.
1 year ago.
Yeah. And them never come in for it and say,
no, a joke as them Tourist. I mean, come on, man.
And where do it bring some tourists or so that would never usually come to Jamaica?
Muta, listen to me, man. If I know jazz and blues, I them look a show there where them friends I keep, where they can give them friend 500,000 US sponsorship, and them friend and build one like a box for them.
Yeah.
And then the night of the show, you see them up there with them friend, them a drink and I go and let them have some portion. If they don't get that, they're not interested.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So this is something that's been known for a year. These people didn't want to be a part of it. No JTB coming on them and running and say this. They just being like some chicken without head. They knew about this.
Yeah, me a move our sister of mine a while ago, and she say she want a gleaner or a newspaper. I say, what you want if I have to say about when I say, look here, from this thing I go on, it's only I refer me here.
Me say not even promotion. I don't even know what is wrong with these people.
There's nothing about this thing here. One of the biggest things for happen for reggae music
over the last 20 years. And
the data say this thing here remind her of this thing I know is like Sunsplash on a boat, where now it taking people from all over the world.
Muta, some of the most important people in music business, they're on that boat.
Yes.
From record companies to the people that run satellite radio.
Yes.
They're on it.
Mm-hmm. And nothing from our...
Nothing from this side.
Not even the newspaper.
Nothing from this side.
If it wasn't IRFM, most people know that.
Wouldn't even know that the ship come.
Yeah, what a terrible thing.
What an embarrassment, man.
Yeah, it's a terrible embarrassment. A very embarrassment.
You think this could have happened at Barbados or Bahamas or one of these islands? You think Trinidad could have sent Marshall Montana, then could have leave on a company, a soca cruise?
Yeah, and the government...
the biggest thing at Trinidad.
Of course.
The Prime Minister would have done there to meet the ship.
Yes.
But them idiots, they don't even know what is wrong with them.
May I tell you
we try so hard to teach these people, man.
Yes.
And you know the funny thing, these people that run Jamaica are in these positions. We pay them a lot of money, and they travel on our money, and they go around the world, and they see the standard, and they know what to do. And when they come back to Jamaica, they always deal with it like we are buto.
Them stunted.
They stunted.
Yes.
You understand?
And no, when we go down there today for the data, and me see the amount of people me see, and then me I drive coming out to me say me go drive on the main road. Coming out drive on there, we drive through the vibes.
Yeah.
Trust me, man.
Over 3,000 people we have on the
Trust me, man. May I tell you? And this is not tourist season, you know. This is before the tourist season.
You know, the Jamaican government and these people always miss the boat. Always miss the boat, and then that they do again.
And you know, so me that try come on the boat, and me never get to come on it, but me never miss it still.
No, you never miss the boat. not you. But Muta, this is something that they've known about, and we okay, they missed this one.
Yes.
Let's see how. Maybe by the next one, they see them jump on like
but
a
them, I mean, it's a validation. It's a validation you need. To say, Jamaican youth do this thing here in collaboration with people all over the world and the reggae vibes. And this is what reggae have to offer right now. And you go do on a boat with thousands of people on the boat. What is the government?
How come the Jamaica Tourist Board make this pass them by?
You never, them having it stalling, they are standing there with say
nothing.
Tourist board.
Nothing that says Jamaica. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
The only thing that is in there, merchandise being sold by the Marleys.
And I hear them put out hundreds of t-shirts, and the next day the whole of them sell out.
Listen up.
Yeah.
When they make an announcement and say whoever want Marley merchandise, go up to Deck 7 at the Marley
booth,
Experience store.
Yeah.
Motor said me go up there. Me say me go buy some t-shirts and bring for Sammy and them.
Yeah.
You know, you can't join the line for go pay.
Everything done.
It done within like 45 minutes, and it's like thousands of shirts.
No tourist board, no nothing. And I don't miss them, but protocol of the field say them would have really get somewhere in the mix.
Where is the coverage from the Jamaican media?
No newspaper, no radio station. Well, we can't say no. Well, Area no radio station.
Area no radio station. Area.
But if it wasn't, I tell you the honest truth, brethren, if it wasn't for this outside broadcast, nobody in a Jamaica, unless you're insider, you're an inside man.
Yeah.
Nobody in a Jamaica would have known such a great and big thing happening. Put on by Jamaican, with Jamaican artists, Jamaican sound system, and thousands of people from all over the world upon the board.
Stone Love, Mighty Crown, David Radigan, King Jammies,
Bounty Killer, Busy Signal,
Jabba,
Shaggy,
Sean Paul, Etana, Busy Signal,
God,
the Marleys, Wailing Soul.
Well, I don't know. Anyway,
we can't keep
it's successful. I will give thanks. I will give thanks. Next year, I'm going to put it.
Yes, Rasta.
I play some music there.
Yes, Rasta.
Yeah, so. My sister is a big man.
Rasta take over the ship. Rasta ship.
So
that's a ball in a few jump on it.
So me not really why you miss the boat still like them. Can you go miss the boat like them and then say I'm Muta have you in the studio?
No.
Muta, why you miss the boat?
Big man thing though, Muta. Big man thing. You know how many times since I live in Ochi since how many years? About 12 years going on now since I've been at that area. And many days, you know, we pass also the cruise ships out of Ochi.
Yeah.
Few evenings, I'll find myself down a Fisherman Beach and watch, come on, to see when it a turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To leave.
Yeah.
And I said, John, no.
You know, like go on it one day.
Right now. It's a weird for me, Dread.
Are you are the captain?
It's a weird for me, Dread. So, respect, Rastafari.
Yeah, we analyze this little interview here with the vibe and we come to the conclusion that the truth I say, really and truly, me feel like him didn't know say Farrakhan is there. But I don't think it's Farrakhan him come for. And that will come to the conclusion. So he never really come for Farrakhan, but him knows that Farrakhan is there. It's just that, well, Jai, I'm sure we are thinking out. Yeah, I have to say Jai. Why me can't say Jai? Yeah, I'm a friend. And I respect you. I respect you. You understand? Jai say, you can't take away birthday from him. It's really his birthday. But if you say him never knows if Farrakhan did not go there. That part, they kind of funny. But Jai said she don't believe him comfy. The Farrakhan thing. She believes him comfy his birthday and it just, you know, say Farrakhan there and say, what? Good thing that I come the right time. Okay. So, we make a statement a while ago about a statement with Bobby Montague say about the black bean thing, and we have on the line here Bobby Montague himself. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Muta. How are you doing?
I am totally okay, sir. I think I heard that you heard what I was saying, and you want to answer what I was saying here.
Yeah, man. First of all, let me just say that both of us are on the same ship, like brother.
But you missed the one dog a wharf, you know. I never missed it. You missed the one dog at the wharf, you know.
Well, I was in Ochi. I saw the one in the wharf.
So you say
I was in Ochi.
Oh, you was in Ochi?
Yeah.
You see the manifestation of something that has never been done.
Never been done in the world.
So you see the government
was
jam up. All right.
Jam up.
All right. So me I upon the same. Where you say ship?
On the same ship.
Ship. You saw say ship. You say. All right. Me I upon the same ship. Yeah. All right. Me I upon the same ship. Okay. Ship.
On the same ship.
Ship. You saw say ship. You say. All right. Me I upon the same ship. Yeah. All right. Me I upon the same ship. Okay.
Well, let me also good afternoon to your listeners, Muta. What the statement that came on television was only a part of what I had said overall.
Okay. All right. So tell me the part that we never hear.
Right. We also said in terms of agriculture, we must plant 2,500 more acres of Irish potato, so we do not need to import any more table potato. An additional 2,000 more of a new variety of potato to do fries. So all the fries in the fast food stores are imported.
Yes.
And we can plant them in Jamaica.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. All right. That don't take away from where you say in at the beginning, though, you know.
No.
Hear the reasoning now. We must allocate thousands of acres of land to plant black beans to export to Venezuela. In other words, you don't see that as something that is almost like a giveaway land again to foreigner.
No, man, it's Jamaicans going to plant it.
No, I know that it's Jamaicans going to plant it to pay back high money where the Jamaicans them never take from them. I know that. The Jamaicans must plant bean to facilitate a loan that the government take out for Venezuela. You don't see nothing strange for say that. I mean, no weird for say that. You don't see nothing strange about that.
Well, Muta, my brother said the same land because black bean is a legume. It fixes nitrogen in the land.
For Venezuela.
I am saying when you plant the black bean, when you take out that crop, you use the land now for the Irish potato.
You said that?
Yes.
You said that.
Television never carry everything.
All right, you said that for take out the crop. But what I am, that still don't take away from what I am saying. I am saying to you, if you don't see it strange that we should now allocate thousands of acres of land to facilitate a foreign country for them eating habits because we owe them some money for gas. We're going to make Jamaican people work on a land that actually it come like it's for them land now because you're going to plant this bean to facilitate for them consumption.
But we need oil, and we don't have no money to buy the oil.
But you see, if we did have production of one, we wouldn't need it. We wouldn't need
we're talking.
My argument, you know, is that we must step up production so as not to make Jamaican people work for foreigners, for sustain, for them eating habit.
But remember, it is a matter of export, just like how we plant.
But that is the problem. But that is the problem, my brethren. We keep planting food for export, and we don't have enough to eat, and so. We should go into.
Allow me 30 seconds.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. More than 30 seconds. May I give you more than 30 seconds?
All right. I am saying, if we plant 1,000 acres of tomato, Jamaica does not need to import an ounce of tomato paste. We import
I agree with you.
$3 million worth of tomato paste.
Yes.
We import $4 million worth of curry and turmeric grow wild in Jamaica. But here what happened now, Muta. We reap our turmeric, it is shipped to India, and we buy a cheaper turmeric from India. And that is why when I was minister, I introduced a program to plant 500 acres of turmeric in year one. It started in January 2012. Minister Clark, when he took over, continued with the program. And it is now almost up to 1,000 acres. We are importing less curry into Jamaica.
So make I ask you a question now. Make I ask you a question because that is more than 30 seconds or so. Make I ask you a question. When are we going to emphasize the idea of doing for ourselves without making others do for us, and not because we in some serious debt that we are now going to facilitate a program that has nothing to do with Jamaican people, but to do with now facilitating a debt that the governments, including your government, has occurred on the Jamaican people. Because right now, what them call it, international MF.
Monetary Fund.
Okay. That it mean? International MF mean? Okay, all right. If you say so. All right. If the international MF is part of the program to facilitate growth in the country, and you're not producing, if the planting of beans in Jamaica is to facilitate paying back a debt, then what we're going to have for my grand picnic to deal with?
Well, Muta.
You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. The cash pot thing where we know, so we need the cash pot here right now. Cash pot is more important than remittance. So you have 20 seconds. We say what you're going to say yes or no.
No.
Unless you want me to call you back.
We have 220,000 hectares of idle land.
Yes.
I am saying take 10,000, 5,000 hectares for black beans.
Yeah.
Take the rest, Muta, and plant these things. For example, rice. I hear you talking about rice.
Yeah, all right. You know, Bridget, we have to go. Believe you me, I don't want to cut you off, but we have to go. Because the cash pot thing is very important. Yes, sir? Yes, we're there with you. You know, we want to apologize to Mr. Bobby Montague for the abrupt cut off, but he must know, say, you see, when certain program is paid for at a radio station and it program to start at a certain time, no matter what you do, you can't tell them, say, don't start the program there. So, we know, say, it was abruptly cut off. We want to apologize for that, but we couldn't help it because the cash pot thing is programmed to start exactly 5 o'clock. You understand? So, it's just that we apologize for that. But, the whole way I process this interview, we have trust me, we have processed the interview, and the processing is that it really kind of funny for him say, him never know, say, my boy Farrakhan come here still. But, you know, it's an easy way to find out, you know, it's to find out from Farrakhan. But it kind of, you know, because I don't really believe in a coincidence, but me have to explore all the possibilities, because you say, Mr. Man love explore possibilities, you know. Me have to explore all the possibilities. And it kind of depends on the fringe of strange thing for a man, say, he might come to Jamaica for the first time in his life, and he might come celebrate his birthday, and him come at the same time when a man a theme thinking they in a Jamaica. It kind of strange. You understand? And yeah, I mean, you know, it's strange. It's really strange for you to come to Jamaica for the first time. And the first time you come to Jamaica, one of the person them who you really recognize is coming at Jamaica at the same time when you have your birthday. You know, I mean, maybe it's your birthday still, you know, but it's oh, by the way, it's your birthday, and guess what? Maybe it's a birthday gift you get, you know, because Farrakhan will be in Jamaica too at the same time, you know? Or maybe he was invited here. Maybe he was invited by Farrakhan, you know, so. But that does not negate the fact. They still don't negate the fact that what we heard and what we are told by our minister is not, there's something other than it. And believe you me, as I sit here, I believe the man about the plane thing. Can I process that now my head too? I process the thing where I say, one of the things that I process in my head really is the idea of him saying, him not really never knows if Farrakhan come and him at the airport. But you see, when it comes to the plane thing, which was the major thing, where Jamaican people want to find out why the government pay $4 million to send back this man, God Trinidad. That was the reason why we call him, and we really want to find out what took place, what transpired on this airplane or near the airplane or in the airport, why the government was forced to spend $4 million for a man who them claim is a clear and present danger. This man is supposed to be a clear and present danger to Jamaica. Wow, yes, Steppn Razor.
Greetings, Congo.
Ah, blessed man, how you doing, man?
Rastafari. Give thanks, priceless blessings, you know, land of the living. Watch here. We miss up on the interview with failure a certain system it was using, you know? But we listen up to the point of overtaking Parliament. Now, But you say he didn't know Farrakhan would be here in Jamaica.
No, him say him never know.
He don't have to be no lie. Could be so because the man in the own world still, you know.
Yeah, me know. Well, you see, me I pose the thing in my head, you know, because here I know.
Yeah.
I just talk to someone's ear, come off of the boat, you know, and them say them never know the Farrakhan there, and it is some sister where me know says into them things there. And when me I say, you never know the Farrakhan there, she said, no, she never hear nothing about it. So, it is not an impossible thing for him don't know, but me don't know if it looks weird that him could have in at the airport and say, it's that time him know. You know, I mean, even though me book up daughters right yes or no, should I did know? Because it surprised me. It surprised me.
It could be so, man. It could be so. I mean, it's so now we are being you know, he's into his own world, the kind of caliber man he is and the kind of caliber man that the Honorable Farrakhan is.
Maybe my guy.
Iron sharpness, iron and iron knows about iron. But then,
but maybe he might protect Farrakhan too. Because maybe
all of that too. Because the man they're soldiers, you know. The man they're black-hearted soldiers in our Congo. Yeah.
Because I asked a daughter today. You're going to get a chance to talk. I asked a daughter today. If she Farrakhan just left her son there, you know, and she's in the know, and she never know. She never know. So I was surprised when they said so. So anyway, continue, Virgin.
Yeah. Concerning now with the government decision, with the we say it now, we echoing it. It's the governments throughout the Caribbean region, Jamaica included. There are governments that are not dealing with the masses of the people the way they ought to, you know. And they even eliminate the masses of the people when they agree to the IMF, World Bank, etc. to debt forgiveness because we are considered as a middle-income community. We are considered, Jamaica included, Jamaica, Antigua, think it right around. The reason why they give, why there can be no debt wiped off is because these territories are middle-income territories. That means the middle class laugh at that. The upper class laugh at that because they have everything. The middle class just barely get income. So the low class is invisible.
Yes.
When they agree to those things, that means the low class do not exist.
Yes.
It's a serious thing going on, you know. So therefore, it's just a matter of time before things come to bump and the big bam.
That was, well, you see what you said now?
Yeah.
That almost barred up on the line of seditious, you know, sedition. But
again, repeat that.
I said, what you just said a while ago, it's bordering on the line of sedition. No,
exactly.
Wait, you know. I asked a innocent question now to Jamaican people. You see, when the man they talk a while ago about the Trinidadian government and how the Trinidadian government corrupt and this and that, which Jamaican out there right now that don't believe that about our government? I don't even like to say our government, but the Jamaican government, not our government. Which Jamaican out there? Which Jamaican out there now? Listen to the man they talk. Though draw a similarity between what he say and what them think about this government.
They are one of the same, you know, and it is you know, and it is for that reason why the fear is there.
Yeah,
that, you know, people like Walter Rodney.
Yes.
People like this. I can just go on naming them, you know.
Totally calm, like Black Books.
Sir Revolution.
Black Books was banned too.
Yeah.
Ban all of the Black Book them in Jamaica.
Yeah. And believe you me, Jamaica need revolutionaries.
Yes.
Jamaica need right now, the situation here. You know, it's not worse than anywhere else, you know. But the fact that the devaluating of Jamaican currency. I know the Eastern Caribbean have a currency. For 30 years going in 40 years and it stay one place, $2.00 to one. Yeah. It's not been like that for years.
Yes.
I live in Jamaica for 20 years, return to them places there and the money the same way.
Same way. Anyway, give thanks, Bridget. We have to move here.
Yeah, man, bless.
Yes. We have to really check in. Yes. Step in.
Hello, Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Good afternoon.
3 weeks back, so I heard you talking on there with Devon Hall with the Collidal Silver water.
Yeah, the Collidal water. It's silver,
Collidal water. And I same time I went out at home, bought it and tried it, and I have had, a good experience with it.
Well, what kind of experience? Tell me.
Well, over 2 years now, I have been suffering from a condition which doctors really can't pinpoint the root of it. But what happened is that I have hemorrhoid, right?
Hemorrhoid?
And, yeah. But after giving birth, 7 months after, I got a really bad tear go down and everything down there. I don't know what happened down there. And anyhow, I had a tear there that was very hard to heal. So I went to the doctor. They gave me all sort of stuff, to rectify the problem. And then after that, I noticed I had like secretion coming from the area. And I have been up and down at different doctors doing different tests and stuff.
None of them work.
No, and in June of this year, African doctor, he did a surgery on it last November. I ended up having to do a big surgery in June. And it cost me about $150,000. He said to do the surgery.
Yeah.
To rectify it. And after he cut it, the condition repeat and even worse. And I took the silver water 3 weeks. And the ear swell and burst and a head came out of it. It's like when you squeeze a blackhead in your face and that came out. And
so how you know that the colloidal water do it? How you know that the colloidal silver do it?
Hello?
How you come to the conclusion that the yeah, you listening? You hear me? Yeah?
Yes, yes. And
I'm asking you, how you come to the conclusion that it was the silver that do it, the colloidal silver that do it?
Because I haven't been on any medication on anything because all they're saying that this thing has to be surgically corrected. And I have been drinking the silver water and this thing, it accumulates up everything into a little stock.
Oh, you take it? Oh, you drink it? Oh, you drink it a bottle every time? You drink it?
I drink it 3 times a day. 20 milliliters. I have a
measure it out. Okay.
Yeah, and I take that 3 times a day from almost 4 weeks now, and
every day
cleared up and he left a hole which is gradually closing up.
You see, I love seed. Eh? I love seed. You don't make me see it?
Yeah! It's a serious thing. I have to call Devon Hall and I talk to him about it and I tell him I have to call you and say,
so you show the doctor. You know, go back to the doctor then. You know, go back
He's
to the
in
doctor.
Africa now. He's not.
Oh, he's gone to Africa?
Yeah, he left.
So who recommend the water to you? Who recommend?
I heard it on your show, as I was saying. I couldn't even walk, because since I took it to, by 1 week time, there was a lump, like I thought, between my leg there, because it's been swollen. I tell you, the lump disappeared in 1 week time.
Yeah.
And I could walk.
That sound nice. That sound good.
I could walk. I can sit upright. I can't sleep on any side of my body. I couldn't sleep at night. I was only sleeping on my left side of my body.
Yeah.
My entire body cramped. And from I take the colloidal silver, I can testify today I have good experience with it.
So which part you live?
I'm calling from Manchester.
One of them give me a pass Manchester, I come up there, come look for it.
Yeah. Serious thing, Musa, because we even talk to them and all. It's about it, and we tell them, I have to call you and tell you, because you're showing me hear about this thing and we decide to try it because I try so many things. And, not take me out of it. Try it and it worked.
All right, Mama. Give thanks for that. And continue drinking it if you feel sad that. Continue drinking it if you feel sad that.
I hit. No more.
No, me never say no it. Me say if you feel says that, continue drinking it.
Yeah.
Since you say you go to all these doctors and it never work, and you say the silver work, just continue doing it. Yeah, Mama?
Yes.
All right, give thanks. Yes, step in.
Moda.
Yes, blessed.
Moda.
Yes, blessed.
All right. Then listen to the interview with Abu Bakar, right?
Yes, Abu Bakar.
Yeah, Abu Bakar.
Yeah.
Remember him saying, because you say you and the lady them in a studio analyze the interview.
No, I know the lady them are the whole of inside that's to analyze it.
Right. But listen now, when he analyze it too, is that remember I said daughter give him the surprise, you know.
The ticket.
You understand? Right. So might be the daughter would even have it too enough. He say, alright, daddy, what you know? So, yeah, general. So on go Farrakhan go there to Sunday now. So
yeah.
You understand me I say?
Yeah, that's what I say, yeah.
So him in himself could have ignorant of the fact that Farrakhan was here for true. So he not tell a lie. Me believe him.
You believe him, all right, sir.
Yeah, because that I could have even planned that even as a surprise, knowing that him affiliated with that type of.
Well, him the same religion. Yeah.
Right. So when I say still, me believe him. Me not see no other flying interview where I say. Yeah. Because remember you play one tape last night with him, you know.
Yeah, me play a tape last night with him. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I literally tape last night. Now basically, what play up on the tape, you know. Yeah. Him. Say back everything this man since evening. You know?
Yeah, I
and to him I say, no, are you him not know nobody else but you and in that and Jamaica, you know, and internet him a see open.
Yeah.
You understand? So me not see no flaw in the interview if you have any doubt. But what me think still is the data I give him the surprise. Because I think he would have go at the arena still, you know, because his daughter would have
No, them stop him. Of course, he would have gone there. Of course, he would have gone there. No doubt.
No, if they never turn him back, when him come and meet with the daughter, Sunday morning now, the daughter would have given that as a big surprise.
Yeah, well, yes, a surprise. Yeah, man.
So me believe everything where
all right, so give thanks. Yeah, no, you don't have to repeat back the same thing. Me get the drift. Me get the drift. All right, give thanks. Yes, yes, step in.
Mota.
Yes, blessed.
Blessed, respect. More ask me a question, please.
Yeah.
But first, I'm going to tell you something about myself.
No, ask me the question. Because you don't have time to tell me about yourself.
I know.
No bad autobiography that's all right now.
Yeah, quickly. I am to believe that there's someone who is trying to kill us off. When we say us,
someone can do what?
Someone who is trying to kill us off. When we say
kill us off, yeah. Everybody.
Means us, yeah.
I'm
going to ask you if you have that belief too.
No, I don't believe that someone that try to kill me off.
You mean everybody in a whole?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, alright. Perfect. One thing, we think of an article online where it states that the CDC in
the CDC, the Center for Disease Control,
own a patent on this
the Ebola virus.
You know that?
Yeah, man, America, that's why them old patent pan certain parts of the ganja, where them did say illegal, them have patent pan it for a long time.
Well, about this particular Ebola strain, did you know that they own a patent on it since 2012? You know that?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking, did you know that?
Yeah, man, let me not tell you, man. Me not know it. Me read it. Me read about that, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, question now. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Where will all this accountability?
Where will what?
This Ebola situation fall?
What you say?
Where will all this accountability in this Ebola situation fall at the end of the day?
The accountability and we. When
you say we, what do you mean?
Me and you.
Alright, Ebola was genetic.
Hold on, we can't go through the history of Ebola yet, the show is so done. We can't go through the history.
Alright.
No biography or autobiography. We can't go through that. You make your point. They might try to kill we off, and they will kill we off. So, no prayer can't help we, no Jesus can't help we, no devil can't help we. The whole of we are dead, and them are going to live, and that is it. Alright, brethren, give thanks. Yes, step in.
Yeah, Mota.
Yeah.
We still up on the Bakar thing, you see it?
Yeah.
Blessed?
Yeah, man, you there, man?
Yeah, man, we are there. We're going to be saying no lies still, you see it?
Are you call already? You call a while ago, or are you just a call?
Yeah, I'm just a call. Me say, we don't feel say.
You don't feel say Martin, all right. All right, you don't feel say no, all right?
No.
All right, give thanks. Yes. Step in. What? You kick him off? Step in. Hill. Our rain of fall over there, so? Yo. Yeah, step in.
Yeah, Mota.
Yo.
Man gone, man.
No, me no gone, you are come.
How we take care of man attack? Greetings.
Yeah.
Well, I never hear the first part of the interview with you and Bakar because now so me have to in a house and out of my vehicle.
Yeah.
So sorry, I never hear the first part there. But based from here, I have no doubt now. I have no doubt now. I say. And that poor way to them lie. I really want to play this for those on a car.
The politician them lie.
Yeah. Don't even can pay for him peace like this will come off right here.
All right, so if you go and tap me now, I'll get to play it. So,
yeah, man.
I'm get to play it, yeah. All right, you laugh. Yeah, step in.
Yeah.
What that? It's a baritone by that. Hello? Yo, you listen to your radio. Turn it off. Yo, I'm gone. Yes, step in.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Muta.
Yeah.
Muta.
Yeah, man. Now listen.
All right, sir. Here you go. I had a call from Mobile from that Maroon Town here.
All right, sir.
And the chicken gunya may I talk about, Mr. Herbalist.
Yes.
All right, sir. Here you go. You see, my virgin them catch young doctor, you know.
Your virgin what?
Let me check. My virgin them catch it and go a doctor.
Yes.
And when time me check what they get like Panadol or Panadol and vitamin C.
Yes.
Right, now vitamin C, you know, is to build the immune system. And straight from that, from the vitamin C, the best thing you can from the moringa seed, it have a lot of minerals, vitamins, and all the amino acids. So what I use now, I use the rice bitters to make the bloodstream unfriendly to invading virus. And we use the skull cap with the busy and the ups who go riverside will go to sleeplessness and people upon morphine and hard drugs. Muta, this is dynamic and excellent for chikungunya.
All right, sir. The people them hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
And I hope the government are listening to you. This is very, very interesting and important.
Yeah, man, I serious thing. I'm using it to people and my son and myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
All right,
and the moringa seed, as I said, I don't want to repeat myself, contain all the vitamins and build a stronger immune system.
All right, sir. Give thanks. See you, Bridget.
All right, sir. All the best.
Yeah, click it. Yeah, this is the last lap of the program. I want you to know, so next week, Wednesday, we're going to play the next part of the Farrakhan speech that was done Sunday in a arena. So, we say give thanks to JamRock for really work out these things. So we give thanks to Neil also. Neil, they have him opinions and things, you know. It's not easy, you know, him just catch and watch. You think Neil easy? All right, I'm going to take 2 more calls and done the program. Yes.
Yes, Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Muta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here what now? The interview with Abu.
Yes.
I don't hear you say anything about the foot when I'm talking about the foot are the problem, you know.
Wait there, you never hear me talk about him foot?
Yeah, but I don't hear you talk about it. You talk about whether him they know say the man come or not, but the important thing is the foot. I don't hear our minister never talk about that.
No, but they never hear me. I say, we never, the things that will happen. All right, you see why we call him?
Yes.
We call him for tell me what took place on that plane and why is it that them say he must stay on the island and the $4 million we spend. That is why we call him. You know?
Call him, fair enough.
Yeah, so now him tell we about the food. The government never tell we about the food.
No, not at all.
But don't say me never talk about the food because me make him talk. Me make him talk, you know. He might tell film story. We hear one side of the story. Me make him talk about film side of the story.
Yes, so me say me want to talk about how them never talk about the food.
Yeah, but them never tell we say.
Never tell we that.
Yeah, what them never tell we. Yeah, what them never tell we. Them never tell we say. Yeah, man. Yeah, what them never tell we. Them never tell we say. There was 5 people there to go in first class.
First class.
And the captain say them cannot bump off 5 people to facilitate the next 5 people. So them did have to know find another way to get him on a flight.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is what we never hear.
Simple and straightforward. I mean, how boisterous and thing come in.
Yeah, well, them tell us what's being boisterous. Of course, you going to be boisterous. If you come up on a first class, and a man has send you up on the back of the plane, you're going to be boisterous.
Yes, because that is where I want to get now, you know, based on what him explained to we, you know. If in truth and in fact him the boisterous, him have about 3 reasons to be boisterous.
Yes. You can imagine you come up on a first class.
First class, and he must send you back in at the back of the plane.
And your foot are
and your foot are hurting. You understand me?
Yeah.
So them just you see, Why I don't even want to say it's a politician.
I understand where you grieve them. I understand where you grieve. Me can understand where you grieve them. Yes, one more call. Yes. Yes. Blessed man.
Good evening, Brother Motor.
Yes, sir. You have to talk fast.
Yeah. It's a program I try to get in touch with if you invite it to, you know.
Which program?
At a high school in St. Elizabeth, boys empowerment program. You know?
When that?
November 7th.
All right, you already don't know. You have to go call the operator and leave your number here. Or does the operator give me number, you call me half here. Here, Bridget?
Yes, boss.
All right. Yeah, we want to find out one thing before me leave here. You see that woman where the police killed, the pregnant woman in St. Thomas, the lady they tell me about the court case, and the date when she tell me is a Sunday. And I don't hear nothing more about it. So I want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy. Give thanks. Trust me, we have to give thanks. Give thanks for investigation and give thanks for uncovering and give thanks for sides of story. Right, sir. You have 3 sides to every story, you know. Yeah. Your side, my side, and the truth. So we give thanks for the truth. So you know where I say now. Bongo Daniel, an elder in the Nyabingi house, pass away. And we want to say, give thanks to Bongo Daniel life. Rastafari live continually. So Bongo Daniel, we give thanks for Bongo Daniel life. And we hope that the elders them in the Rastafari community would recognize a certain reality that a lot of elders never want to face when they was young. Them never face that reality. But now, in them age, them have to recognize that. So we just say, Bongo Daniel, man, is a very spousy Rastafari brethren. He be a biggie. You understand? Him trouble is so warm. Believe you me. Sometimes like you're glad to make trouble in the big house. Anyway, I gone, you know, so the lady come in for our next program, or the news program, you know, we have 4 minutes to come out. Don't tell me about another. Why you tell me about 2 minutes for us? 4 minutes we have. What this man rush me for us? Do man don't be ready yet. Mind where you doing now. Mind where you doing now. We want to tell the people in Canada say, we're on the way, don't worry, we're on the way, you understand? And we want to tell the people them say, believe you me, we really give thanks to know so we can use the airwaves in other way, where we are using it, you know, for uplift and advance. And if you suggest, for show you the problem and suggest certain solutions. Yeah, the time is 5:44. Time is 5:45 now. News time.
Live at 5:45. Live at 5:45. Comprehensive coverage of the news, sports and entertainment of the day on IRIE FM, the leader in radio in Jamaica. Up to the minute, accurate and non-aligned news package plus weather, special features and entertainment. Live at 5:45.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, October 23. I am Natalie Campbell.
And I am Cherie Hay.
From IRIE FM's News Center, here are the headlines.
3 men in custody as investigations continue into Rockford killings.
Couple murdered in St. James.
Court rules in favor of environmental group in Goat Island's dispute.
NWA to expand select corporate area roads over the next 5 years.
And coming up in sports, Jamaica now ranked at an all-time low of 113 as the country continues its downward spiral on the FIFA football ladder released this morning.